The way to prevent this is through intel and intelligence sharing, and it's being reported, and I'm not positive of what the facts are yet because obviously they're still going to come out for quite some time, that the mosque that this man attended was suspect a couple of years ago, and the NYPD was being attacked for profiling with that program that they were using to try and prevent these incidents from happening. We've got to change our mindsets here, unfortunately, but we've also got to go and live our lives. I was at the World Trade Center, and Mayor Giuliani was very specific about we were going to go on and live our lives. The Yankees were in the World Series. The president came to the Bronx and threw out the first pitch. And I remember being there, and everybody was a little bit nervous, but we went on. We were not going to show that fear.
It's not a bad idea. You know, Gary, as you're speaking here, the president is responding, says that he's moving to terminate the diversity immigration lottery following the New York attack. Apparently, this is how they first got in to this country, Saipov, I should say. The president also wants to immediately work with Congress to terminate the diversity lottery program entirely, and that the attacker brought in other people to the United States and was a point of contact for at least 23 others. What do you make of that?
Well, you know, Neil, I'm more focused on what it is that we can do here rather than preventing people from getting here. There's obviously an issue with our borders and illegal individuals coming in, committing crime, getting deported, and coming back. But as far as terrorism goes, we have to look at it a little bit differently. We have to examine everything that we could do to prevent these incidents from happening. It's going to come out that it could have been prevented, just like every other incident.
Yeah, we were monitoring this guy for years and monitoring the mosque he attended for years.
And we were being accused of profiling, too, at the same time. So I hope that we become as vigilant in protecting the rights of those crime victims as we are individuals who we might want to investigate because they may be involved in some sort of nefarious activities. But the one that always comes to mind is San Bernardino. When the story came out that neighbors of those two individuals who went out and shot all those folks saw large amounts of weapons coming in and out of that house, but they didn't report it because they were afraid that they were going to be accused of profiling. You know, if the IRA was blowing up buildings in Manhattan, I would expect that we'd be looking at the IRA. And we've got to stop accusing ourselves of profiling when we're investigating.
All right. Well said, Garry McCarthy. Thank you. The former Chicago police